make shots in a game like this. I thought we had some of our opportunities, but tip of the hat. I mean, that Michigan team is for real. They're very good. They got size. They got playmakers. They got wings that can drive it. They really share the game. They do a really good job, and I thought our effort was great. I thought we played really hard from start to finish. Just got to, make some shots in a game like that. And, but again, tip of the hat to Michigan. Very good.
We'll go to questions from Jerry and then Brian Fonseca.
Steve, Michigan went plus 13 on the glass and outscored you 18-5 in second chance points. What do you attribute that to?
I mean, they've done that all year. I mean, again, we had 15 points on turnovers to their 2, so we beat them in that category. But they're big, they're physical. We missed a lot of layups, some opportune layups that could have kind of changed things. I thought we had some good looks too that could have made it a little interesting. But good basketball team. I mean, that's as good a team as I've played in my 5 years here as the coach in this league. So, and on the road, you just have to, play a little bit better. But second half, we outscored them. They got too many fast break points. I thought that really hurt us, especially in the first half when we were making a little run. But they're a good basketball team. They really are.
Steve, you guys shot a ton of mid-range jumpers. Was that the game plan coming in? Was that something Michigan's defense forced? Just what was the?
Yeah, that's what they do. They're real hard to finish around the rim. They give you mid-range. We're a good mid-range shooting team. Just didn't go today. And you saw when we got to the rim, they're real hard to finish at the rim. So, they're the most efficient defensive team in our league, and they're efficient on the offensive end too. And you can see why they were good tonight.
We'll go to questions from Bobby and then Zach.
Steve, can you talk about, with 4 games left, some of the positives you could build on in this game against, what was arguably the best team in the country?
Yeah, I mean, I think, again, we outscored them in the second half on the road. I told our guys that's the number 1 seed. That's who you're playing today. So we had our chances too. I liked how our guys came out. I thought we were focused. Again, you got to make shots in a game like this. I thought, making those early layups. I think we missed 8 in the first half, and some were tougher than others. But and then some open threes that could, some timely open threes could have helped us too. But again, we played hard. That's a really good basketball team, but all the teams in our league are good. They just happen to be an elite team with size and the way they share the ball. And, they have 3 NBA prospects. They cause many problems for you in a lot of different areas.
Steve, I think there was a stretch of 6:44 in the second half when they had 1 point, and you guys offensively didn't really make them pay. I mean, how costly was that stretch where you really had your defense gave you a chance to really get back in the game?
Yeah, I mean, against them, you don't have a lot of margin for error, so you got to take advantage of any opportunity that you can get, and they do a really good job. But their defense is so efficient. They don't give you a lot of easy baskets. When you do get some mid-range stuff, you got to make them. And when you get to the rim, you got to finish. And when you get an open look, you got to finish. And, Minnesota was the only team in our league that was able to do that in that game. And they were able to take advantage and make some timely baskets. But, our defense gave us a chance. And our offense didn't allow us to. But, again, it's as good a team as I've seen in 5 years. So it's a good basketball team. We'll move on quickly. We don't have a lot of time here in this league. We still got 4 more huge games. And every team in this league is really good. So we'll hopefully get back tonight with the snow and everything and start preparing for the next one.
We'll go to Aaron and then back to Jerry.
Coach, speaking of that 6+ minute stretch, you held them without a field goal. What was the difference on the defensive side in the second versus first half?
Aaron, I'm sorry, you're going in and out, so I didn't really get that question. I'm sorry, can you repeat it, please?
Sure, sorry about that. Just wanted to ask about that stretch in the second half of play. What was different on the defensive side versus the first half?
Well, I mean, I thought we were good in the first half, too. They were making some plays. They were getting downhill on us, getting to the rim. I mean, Wagner causes problems when he's driving it. He's so big at 6'9", 6'10". If you come to help, they have a 7-footer under the rim. I thought we did a better job we mixed it up a little bit and we got through some screens that we didn't get through in the first half. And I just think, it's hard to simulate that team in practice. So they go full speed and they got a lot of weapons. Every single guy is a 3-point threat, and then they have 2 7-footers in the paint. So once we settled down, got ourselves into a good groove there defensively. We were able to shut them down. But again, you got to do both in this game.
Steve, what's the big takeaway for your team? You only committed 3 turnovers against maybe the best defense in the country. What will you say to these guys about what they can gain out of a game like this?
Yeah, I just told them. We fought from start to finish against the best team, arguably the best team in the country. So we outscored them again in the second half, which was a good sign. And if it wasn't for the fouls down the stretch, they probably wouldn't have gotten to the 70s. So we have to be ready to play games like this, and these are the kind of teams that we're going to be facing, down the stretch. So I'm proud of our guys. Guys fight. They shared the game. The ball stuck a little bit too much in the first half. We moved it better in the second half. Got rewarded for it, but we don't have a lot of time really. By the time we get back tomorrow, and we're on to that next game. So we'll watch some film here with the guys. We'll show them the positives that we did today and the negatives, and we'll move on really, really quickly.
Got time for one more for Coach Zach, if you had one. Zach, you're muted. If not, we'll wrap it up with that. All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate the time.
Guys,